Good morning, good morning, good morning. Choose peace. Words and thoughts are important, and perception is reality. I'm gonna start with those. Now, I say this simply because I think it was a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I crossed paths with this older gentleman at the river, right? You know, c- cordial conversation, good morning, how you doing, stuff like that. And he said he was trying to find peace, right? And I was like, aren't we all, right? I walked away. But then something told me to go back, right? So I went back and chopped it up with him. Not necessarily chopped it up with him, but I had to give my 2 cents on it. And I told him simply that if you're looking for peace, you will never find it. Claim to already have it, and that what you're doing now is to maintain it. He said, spoken like a scholar, right? Let me explain what that means. The words and thoughts that we have profound power behind them in that they change our perception of how we view things, and in that changes the actual reality of what we are perceiving. When you say you're looking for peace, you are also claiming to be lacking in. If you are claiming to be lacking in peace, or that you are in that much disarray that you have no peace within you, you will never find it because you're going in with that mindset. So I told him to claim to already be at peace or less than optimal peace, and that the trip to the river or whatever is to maintain it or recalibrate what peace you have. In that sense, your mind is now saying, I have this, I'm losing it, I want it back, right? When you do that, you're more prone to protect losing what you have than obtaining something new. And that philosophy of mine came back when I was smoking. Had like a little session with a homeboy of mine, and he mentioned a 1% effect in that a 1% change in habit can yield miraculous results. And he mentioned it in response to my weight loss. Now, for those who know me, I used to weigh about 300, like dancing around the 300 and beyond mark, right? So I was stationed at the Eastern Market doing security, and um, I could have caught the bus to work, but doing so would still be a half-mile walk. So it's like, what's the point of catching the bus when I can just walk, right? So I walked to and from work every day. And because of that, I lost like maybe 25, 30 pounds. Makes sense. 30-minute walk 2 times a day, 5 days a week, standard routine. So in that, I noticed I lost some of the weight. Got a few compliments to that effect. And it made me want to lose more, right? So I started drinking more water. I omitted soda from my diet. Um, I changed what I ate. The standard things like I started eating 2 to 3 meals a day as opposed to one big meal of crap, right? But it got me to thinking we can go deeper than even that. A 1% change in perception or outlook can yield just as great results. I often tell people to never say that things can always be worse because that in that because I swear I can English. Um, because when you say things like that, at the first setback, you will remember the time you said it and then say, I was right. And then you are more prone to give up at that point. Now, that is a perception, that is your reality now, right? You perceive that one setback as, you internalize that as prophetic, so to speak. Like you brought this on yourself type deal. Now, In the same situation, why not say things could always be better, right? This is what I tell people: say things can always be better. At that moment, both apply, right? Can always be better, can always be worse, right? But when you say things like that, at the first fortunate event or occurrence, or the smallest of, you are in the same way reminded of the time that you said things could get better, right? And now you are gonna ride that wave, right? You're gonna go do better things. You want to continue the win streak, so to speak. You know, it's either a tsunami or a whirlpool taking you up or taking you down. You create both waves in that instance. Choose which one, right? So that's why when I say choose peace, I always say maintain it because again, you will never find it looking for it. Claim to have it, and all the actions that you thought you were taking to look for it and find it is simply what you're doing to maintain what you already have. Internalize these things, and your mind will do the work for you. It's not necessarily mind over matter, it's just basic logic, right? And those words that we tell ourselves are very important because everything we tell ourselves, we believe. If we believe it, we act accordingly. Why do so to the detriment of self, right? Choose peace.